folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a good one for you. We are going to be comparing and kind of testing two similarly priced, I'd say higher end
Shimano reels.
Yeah, they're Shimanos. They're both Shimanos. They're not the high end for a Shimano, but they're higher. They'll be a higher end reel for most people, I would say.
Yeah, I won't spend this much money on a reel.
Yeah, I'm kind of a reel whore. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube.
No, probably
but
not.
I've spent too much money on stuff like that. But these two, the Curado, we're going to do the Curado K, not the Curado DC, because the Curado K is $179.99, and then the SLX DC is $189.99. So
$10 difference.
Yeah, $10. And basically what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about them, and then we're going to each fish with both of the reels and kind of give you our opinion on if you're going to spend 200 bucks on a reel, you know, why you should go with this versus this, or maybe, you know, maybe there's not a difference at all.
I don't know, it's gonna be a good test day because it is windy as all get out. I'm crying because we're staring at the wind.
Yeah, I literally have a tear dripping down my face. We post every week, so make sure you guys are subscribing and hit that notification bell, because it'll tell you, you know, every time when it's Thursdays around 4 o'clock. We will catch back up with you when I got these reels out, and I'll kind of talk about them a little bit and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so I've got the Curado K200 HG right here. This is a 7:4 to 1 gear ratio. They make an XG, which is like an 8:1 to 1, and then they make I don't even know what they call it. It's a little bit slower. It's like a 6:4 to 1. I went right in the middle. This, like comparing it to the SLX DC, you're getting, I mean, they're both the Haigani bodies, but you're getting a little bit nicer, like, metal star drag versus a plastic star drag. The DC chip is expensive, right? So the difference in price for not having the DC chip is they're going to give you like the micro module technology, which is basically smaller gears or smaller teeth on the gears for smoother cranking. A lot of the higher end Shimanos have this. The SLX DC does not have that. Like I said, it's got a bigger spool. It's got the SVS brakes. It's got fine tuning knob down here, which I don't know if you can get a clear shot of that. And then underneath here, which I can pop this off, it's got the 4 centrifugal brakes. And the cool thing about this too, these new ones, the door is actually kept. So it's not gonna come, you know, you go to open this up to change your brakes, your settings on the water, and this thing drops and bounces off the boat into the water. You're not gonna have that issue. If you open the door on the SLX DC, yeah, that could happen. So I kind of told you guys the differences there, but I'll go ahead and show you the SLX DC just for those who haven't seen it. And then again, something I didn't mention, the Curado K is the $179.99, and then the SLX DC is $189.99, $10 more than that. But yeah, here's a look at it. You can see what I was talking about with like the plastic drag. It's just got some more plastic components that the Curado doesn't have. 150 size spool instead of the 200. If you got the Curado DC, it's 150 size spool, but it's like $60 more than the Curado K because you're including that chip. So yeah, that's pretty much the important stuff to my knowledge. So yeah, I'm probably missing some stuff. That's just the stuff off the top of my head I could think about. You guys can correct me in the comments if I'm missing anything important. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead, and the way we're gonna do this is I've kind of got an opinion on these already. I've had the SLX DC for over a year now, and I've had the Curado K for probably a month. I fished with it several times, so I can give a fairly accurate opinion on it. But my main thing is I want Ryan to fish with both and tell you guys what he thinks, and then we'll just kind of, like I said, we'll swap back and forth. We'll both try both, and then at the end, we'll catch back up with you and kind of give our final thoughts on it and which direction we go with it. So catch you on the water. All right, folks. I'm starting out with the Curado K, if you guys can see. Throwing a Texas rig again because last time we were out here, the T-rig killed it. Nothing huge, but I upped the size of the Slim Shake. I went with those new bigger size ones. I'm gonna throw a crawl around a little bit in a little bit as well. But yeah, tungsten weight, EWG hook, the big boy Slim Shake in the Guggen, or I guess it's not Guggen green, the green baby or blue baby or something like that. It's basically green pumpkin and like a blue pearl. But yeah, let's see if we can't catch a couple real fast. It's freezing, it's windy, this sucks. Love us. Good news is from this bank, we're throwing not into the wind, against the wind, so it's actually gonna help us get the casts out, but boy, it's windy. Like I said, guys, I kind of gave you the rundown on both of these reels. I've fished with both of them, and I actually really like both of them. I'm kind of more concerned or interested in what Ryan's got to say. I don't think he's fished with the Curado like ever. He's thrown my SLX a couple times, but we kayak fished your last video. We'll link that so you guys can check it out. We did really well. Didn't catch anything. There's a fish. Didn't catch anything big. Oh, is this a brute or is this might be? Nope, he was just in the grass. Oh. All right, first fish of the Dizzy. Yeah, he's got a mouthful of salad, friends. He felt heavy there for a minute because he just took my worm and buried himself. But yeah, this is I don't know. This might be a little smaller than the average fish we caught in that last video, but they were definitely up shallow. And loved eating the worm.
All right, guys, I'm getting started here with a little creature bait and the SLX DC. Now, I've thrown this reel before, and the few times I have thrown it, I have really enjoyed it. I don't have much experience with any of the Shimano stuff, really. Just a few times I've cast this is about it. Now, I have thought about buying the non-DC SLX just to kind of see how it compares, because I do really enjoy these knobs and handles. Alright, guys, I put the old Slim Shake on here in the old blue baby color. With not even being my reel, I got pretty good confidence in this thing. Into the wind, out of the wind. Yeah, guys, even in the biggest gusts, I got no reservation. Oh, here we go, boys. Uh-huh. He's fighting like it's a good one. He's not, though. Huh? Not really. Hey, there's our first fish. Ah.
With the Curado K, you've got to fine tune with bait changes, and with that SLX DC, it's not nearly as necessary. Yep, there's a fish. Oh, he spit it. Dang it. That was just a little tiny one, though. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Don't spit it, you little bastard. That was dramatic for as small as this is. Oh, God.
All right, guys. So we saw this fish jump because we were about ready to go switch.
Oh, he's got a little freaking minnow or shad in his mouth. That was probably what he just ate.
Oh, yeah, he does. Can you guys see that in there?
That had to have been what he just blew up.
That down here.
What he just blew up on.
There, wait. Can you see that? Maybe.
He just blew up over there when that sun came out, and I just casted right on top of him, and he freaking, before he even swallowed this, ate the damn worm.
Well, maybe the bite will pick up a little bit, but we're gonna go switch reels and see if we can't form an opinion on these. All right, guys, I changed it over to the Curado K here. Tyler says he's got this thing dialed in pretty good, so, and I'm casting with the wind, so hopefully that helps a little bit. Definitely a different feel than the SLX, that's for sure. I was talking to Tyler, the Curado K, because it's so windy, actually feels colder in my hand, which I'm not a huge fan of at the moment. I mean, it is definitely smooth.
All right, folks, well, we just wrapped up on the water. We both fished with both reels. I don't think Ryan was able to end up catch one on that.
Nah, I didn't catch one on the Curado K.
Yeah, words are hard. That probably sounded really stupid. Wasn't able to catch one on the Curado. I got one on the SLX DC, and I think I got one or two on the Curado. Like I said, today didn't change my opinion any. I knew what I was gonna, or I already had an opinion for him. So the way I'm looking at this is, I think the Curado is a nicer feeling, higher quality reel, but it's harder to dial in and fine tune and get your casts like ideal. Each time you change bait, you've got to change a little bit of the settings. The SLX DC is a set it and almost forget it. Like, you can about throw anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, windy conditions make it harder. There are things. But for somebody that doesn't,
if you're pretty new to bait casters,
exactly. That would be, I would spend the $10 extra and get the SLX DC. Plus, it makes a cool noise.
The cool noise does help. But I mean, in my opinion, they both feel good. The Curado definitely feels a little more premium.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
The whole body is, you know, metal.
It's just a smoother reel.
I don't know. If I had to pick one, I'd probably take the DC, just
out of ease.
Just out of ease, and I'm kind of a fairly lazy, and I don't do a whole lot of feathering with my thumb. Now
the Curado DC, that just like having these and fishing these together just made me want that even more, because I feel like the Curado is almost perfect, but it's not. But in the SLX is the same thing. It's almost perfect, but it's not. So I feel like a Curado DC would be that. Let me know if you guys want me to buy one of those, and we'll do a video on that. And
maybe we'll do a shoot out of all three.
Yeah.
But
some stuff to mention for you folks who stuck around to the end. We're going to be doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. The next video, you'll get to see like more of the details on that. We're going to actually do a video involving what we're going to be giving away and all that. But we're halfway there right now.
Yeah, we're at 50.
Yep. Our goal is to, basically, we're going to hit 100, and for our 100th subscriber video, we're going to do the actual giveaway then. And then for every 100 subscribers past that, we're going to do a giveaway. And then when we hit 1,000, we're going to do a bigger giveaway.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty big one there. So stay tuned for all those.
Yeah, make sure you guys are subscribing. You know, it's free to subscribe. Just click it. Click the
hit the little bell icon, so you get notified when we post.
We
post every Thursday.
Yep, 4 o'clock. If you guys like these videos, be sure to leave them a thumbs up as well. That, I don't think it helps, but it just helps us know that
you like the content.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just leave us some feedback, guys. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Peace.